Yeah, well, thanks for the opportunity to do this. And really, my wife Mary and both we reached out to Robert and Arrowhead Painting. We had gone through and looked at a number of homes that we liked and found some references and ended up calling and speaking with a number of different painters. And I think the thing that we really liked about Arrowhead and liked about Robert in particular early on was the detail orientation and the follow-up. Everything was just very professional, and the bid that we got was extremely fair. It was the best of a number of bids, and we went with it. So that was a really key thing for us right from the start. We felt comfortable with Robert in particular, and we knew we would have a professional group of people to work with. In advance of actually getting started, Robert was in touch with us every week. We would have a Monday phone call and just checking in with us, asking us how are we doing with color selection, letting us know about when expectations about when the project would begin. And so that follow-up was really critical to us because it meant, again, that he was going to be with us the whole step of every step of the way through the process. And so that was important to us as well. And again, very patient with us. We had a hard time coming up with the colors that we eventually wanted, but we went ahead and finally made a selection. I'll talk about that in just a second, and went ahead with it. When the painters arrived, Ben and Luis, they were extremely professional as well, and we got to know them a little bit, and they came each morning and would do the work. When they first came and put up the colors that we were looking at, by the end of that day, both Mary and I knew we had not chosen well, and we didn't make a good call on that. So the really great thing was we called up Robert and told him what happened, and he was terrific. He just said, "No worries, this happens," and so give us some more thought to what you might want to do instead, and just gave us the time and space to step back and decide on what we wanted to do. And we went ahead and chose the colors that we finally ended up for our house, which you can see in back of us, kind of a light gray with the nice trim and the white, and it just turned out beautifully. But again, going through each of the days that they were here, both Ben and Luis, extremely professional. Robert would meet us each morning before the day would begin, talk through what was going to happen, come back at the end of the day, and check in with us throughout the day. So the follow-up and the attention was just extraordinary, just absolutely extraordinary. So finally, kind of just to bring it to the conclusion here, here we are, we're at the end of the process. You can see the house in back of us. We're extremely happy with everything that happened beforehand. Once again, Robert's here to walk us through. We did the same thing with Ben and Luis. We had a few things that needed to be done right at the end. No hesitation on the part of Ben and Luis. They just took care of everything, just did the job so professionally. And again, I cannot say enough about the quality of the people that we worked with and the quality of the company. We would recommend Arrowhead Painting to anybody that is really looking for professional, high-quality work that is at a very, very good price, that sense of real value. We feel like we got just tremendous value out of this.